Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 18, Week 4, Round 3. This is our final match of the season and I am trying to get my 7th consecutive perfect season, which just blows my mind that that has continued to happen. I've gotten quite lucky this season. Definitely had a few matches where I could have easily lost. So let's hope that I'm able to get a win on this last round. My final opponent is Frank666 Castle. Frank Castle, of course, is the Punisher from Marvel Comics. So let's look at the matchup. All right, looking at the Hotbot overview, I have majority of the green on my side, but there is some red on Frank's side. And as we zoom in, you can see that Frank does play Grand Arena pretty successfully. 655,000 lifetime banners, 1,600 offensive wins, 644 defends. If you look at that, I have almost 400 more offensive wins, but only 40 more defends. So I'm anticipating a pretty heavy defense from Frank. Comparing our rosters, we're actually very close in GP. I've got 30,000 more overall GP. I've only got a slight advantage on top 80 and top 65. I do have 25 more Zetas than he does, and I have a decent speed advantage when we look at our top 80, but Gear 13s, holy moly. Frank has 59 Gear 13s to my 47, but I have almost double the Gear 12s than he does. Now, looking at the mods, this is where I believe I have the biggest advantage over my opponent. I don't think I've ever seen an opponent with this few 6-dot mods. He's only got 36 total 6-dot mods, and he has very few high-speed secondary mods with 15 or more speed. Comparing our relics, as expected, my opponent has 10 more relic levels than I do. You would expect that with that many more Gear 13s. But actually, I'm the one who has the higher tier relics. Mine are tier 7 and tier 5. In a reversal of what is normal, he's actually got way more characters who are in the lower tier relics. Looking at our meta character report, we both have Jedi Knight Luke, but I have Jedi Master Luke. He does not have a GL. And looking at our ships, we are even. Both of us have the Negotiator and the Malevolence. Taking a quick look at his roster. All right, as you can see, he uses Gas in Arena and Malevolence in the Fleet Arena. He's got all the teams you'd like to have, well geared up. See, his 501st is well geared. He's got a relic on Bosk. He's got relics on Palpatine and Vader. He's obviously going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren because all of his guys are geared up, not quite all of them relicked to where they need to be. So he's not quite there yet, but he's getting close. Got a really good Padme team as well. And an excellently geared Geo team. Throw on top of that, he's got good Jedis, Jedi Knight Revan and his Jedi Knight Luke. He's got relics on Daka and on Asajj. He's got a good CLS team as well. And we look at his Grievous squad is looking strong as well. All of them are relicked up except for Magna. And then even his Traya Triumvirate is all at Relic 3 along with Dooku. And then his Darth Revan squad has a couple relics. So very solid roster. No holes throughout. The big thing that's going to come into play is those mods and how big of a factor are having only 36 6-dot mods spread across all of those characters. How big of an impact is that going to make on his teams? Are the counters that I want to use going to work even if they might be a little lower geared or not the ideal perfect counter because I have the mod advantage? So that is what remains to be seen. Based on Frank's stats and his history, I am expecting a tough defense. So let's take a look at the board. You can see he's already attacked and he was only able to clear one of my zones. I put both my Grievous and my General Skywalker down here at the bottom and he basically just made sure he cleared it. 3 battles to get through Grievous, 4 to get through Gas. And then he got in the back. I think he was expecting me to put garbage back here. I didn't set amazing teams, a crew team and a Dooku squad, but he took a try on the crew team and wasn't able to get through it. And up here, he didn't even try these ones. My Mon Mothma, JTR, and Jedi Master Luke. In the back, I kept both my Get 2 ships for offense, and he never got here anyway, so it didn't end up mattering. On defense, he set a pretty tough defense like I was expecting. Well-relic crew, Darth Revan, and Jedi Knight Luke. And then down below, Grievous and a Newt with Watt Squad. So as always, we'll start down here at the bottom and clear through the back and see what is back there. We will start with the Jedi Knight Revan on this Grievous. Now, one thing I did notice as I was going through his team, even though this Grievous is a Relic 7, or Relic 6 rather, he only had about 125,000 health. I also noticed that several of his characters, B1, B2, had significantly less offense and things like that compared to mine. And again, I think this is all just a direct result of his mods and not having the 6.6 mods on those characters to really pump them up. Now, I'm gonna lose Ben there, or at least have Savior proc on it. But as soon as I get my mark up again, I will be going straight after Grievous. So let's actually just save the Dispel for Droideka. And let's go right after Grievous. I don't anticipate us having a problem getting him down here within this mark. And we will go ahead and res, hold Ben back up. And got the stun on Grievous there. And that was unfortunate that both my hits didn't go against Grievous. And then I countered there. I might actually even lose Revan here. And the unfortunate part with that is that I have lost the mark on Grievous. So we're going to have to wait till that comes around again. And I'm stuck here behind Droideka's damage immunity. So I'm not going to get that back until I can res Bastila, which is going to be at least 2 rounds. So this is not going to be very good banners, but this is not an efficiency match. My opponent has already essentially thrown in the towel. He's definitely only gonna clear that one zone. So all I have to do is clear more than one, and I've won. So there's the roll up. We got one more round before that is ready. So I'm gonna get Foresight up on everybody. I'm going to go ahead and mark him, even though he's immune damage-wise, just to try and get as many assists as possible, try and build back as much of my protection as possible. And there goes his damage immunity. And let's keep calling people to assist. Oh, well, again, not great banners, but I will take the win. All right, this next counter definitely may fail. I'm gonna go after this new squad with my Grievous, with my Geos. And I totally recognize that this may fail because he's got Watt in there and a Relic Newt and a Relic Dooku. But again, his mods are not great. Very few 6-dot mods at all. And I am anticipating being able to kill Watt here pretty quickly. And Django, who just got the tech, is gear 12, actually gear 11. Now he did put stealth on everybody there, but I'm going to be able to clear that as soon as I get a attack with my brood, or my brood rather, and it's actually not going to matter that I can clear that. Let's save my big hit for Dooku here. And do I want to heal up? Not yet, not yet. It's not a... There's no point in healing up yet. Django still hasn't come out of his damage immunity. He needs to attack another time. So we're still kind of just biding our time for that. There it goes. So now we can take out Django. And when the heal comes around, we can do that. And there goes the heal. And this should be Newt's second death, I think. No, it's his first. No, it's second. Okay, so still got a 60. All right, so there it is. There's the win. But let's see if we can get the clear. And Geos and Mon Mothma, a really good Geo squad. So we'll take Vader against that, and that Mon Mothma is not too imposing, I don't think. All right, let's go back up to the top, see if we can clear those other squads out. This crew team, I'm gonna take Padme. And I feel like I've been doing a lot of the same counters lately, which is fine. You know, next round we've got back to 3v3, so something different. No reason to turn that up. Let's see if we can stun OG Kylo. And then let's pile on Executioner. Oh, we didn't have to pile on. Let's go ahead and cleanse that off. And oops, that was a mistake. I should be going after Officer at this point. He can still do some turn meter shenanigans and whatnot. Now it turns out I didn't need to take Padme here because you know, he didn't have Hux, and that's the big benefit with Padme against crew. When they have Hux, where you can't get turn meter gain, Padme doesn't really rely on that, so still able to you know, take him out with Padme and not be really affected by that compared to, let's say, JTR. Let's see if I can get a stun. Nice, and got healing immunity on both of them now. So now it's just a matter of taking them out. Can I heal up anybody? That was not the heal anyway, so it didn't matter. Protection up. Let's pile on for the finish. Yes. All right, only a 55, missing a lot of protection there from everybody, but that's all right. Again, not an efficiency match. His Darth Revan, I'm gonna take my Darth Revan. And this should be pretty big overkill here. I outspeed him, outmod him, outgear him pretty significantly. But you never can tell. With Darth Revan, there's always a chance that Malik will get a drain off on somebody and you'll lose them. But turned out he just stole a couple banners from protection. All right, this is the one I'm worried about. This is the one I think could go wrong. This is Luke, Jedi Knight Revan, the Yodas, and Bastila, and I'm going after it with CLS. And I don't really have a good backup, so if this fails, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because I need my Vader to get through those Geos in the back. But I'm gonna see if I can take out Revan, and he's not a leader, so he doesn't get the, you know, he's not doing the sacrifice. And pile on Luke, and get rid of Yoda. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work fine. Never a doubt. I'm expecting just his normal non-GE2. Yep, there we go. So I will take Negotiator against Home 1. You know what, I should save that. You never know. Ships have not been great to me lately, so let's put that in. We'll save the Houndstooth in case I need a Radis cleanup. And I almost feel like I don't need 5s either. Let's do that. If all goes well here, this should be a slaughter. We're going to do that because we want to get rid of him first. We don't like the debuff he puts on. Now we got our taunt up. Had our taunt up. He's already procced that, so we're going to go ahead and do this to get our turn meter and heal a little bit. And get our protection up some more. And now everybody gets a second life if we need it. And we do. Let's make sure he keeps taunting here. And we'll bring in our last reinforcement. Maybe having more reinforcements would have been smart, but yeah, apparently I'm not smart. So we do need to get through this. There we go, that's the big hit I was looking for. Let's keep feeding turn meter and protection over there. Let's go ahead and get it so they can stop assisting. That was the big thing. I'm not sure if I landed any days on the first one. I'd have to go back and look, but it sure felt like the Falcon was still attacking quite a bit. So not doing great on banners, I don't think, but 63 is still fine. All right, and that lets me go after this Empire with my Malevolence. And I believe that is all I'm gonna need. So far, I've been really happy with how this round is going, considering the fact that I felt like I had to make my defense quite a bit worse in order to keep enough on offense to clear all these guys. So the fact that I'm able to clear them and my opponent got stuck makes me very happy. Let's force a taunt over on the shuttle and kill it. And then we are just going after boss. And I didn't mind putting the droids on him there early because he was already stunned, and that worked out really well. All right, so let's jump back to the bugs. We've got 20 minutes left, and this is going to be the tough one right here. I've got these guys. I also have Traya in reserve. I had forgotten that I had kept them as well because I was just a little concerned. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring my nest here. Should I bring nest? I'm gonna go ahead and bring just a tank in here. Part of me wants to bring Bosk also, but really this is going to come down to mods. My guys are faster and should get their attacks sooner, and his Geos, even though they're all higher relic, are not particularly well modded. So we're still able to get spy out on the first hit, and we should still be able to go ring around the rosy here onto everybody, and we'll go with a throw on the alpha, and we were able to get him out too. So turned out, even though his team was really relicked out, definitely not as difficult, at least so far, don't speak too soon, but so far not as difficult as some of the other Geo squads I've had to face in the past. And we're already to our second Merciless. We're gonna get rid of Hoggle because he is the one who can cleanse. Got a nice stun there. And that's gonna do it. Alright, which leaves us to this Mon Mothma team. I am gonna try Bosk. I should probably do Traya. But I'd rather give my bounty hunters a chance at redemption. So let's go with the Aura lead. I really do need to get more gear on Aura, get her stars up. She's still like 5 stars or something. So we will go ahead and do that. And I believe that Lando is probably my biggest threat. So we got the contract up. Let's go ahead and ability block. And let's kill Wedge. And we'll go ahead with the stun, hopefully. Didn't get the stun. How about a stun here? Still no stun. He wasted that. Trying to revive Wedge. And wow. Well, it was Aura that I lost. But still a bummer. Not going to get full banners. And Lando is about to do his AoE as well. Guess I really underestimated Rolo's AoE there. And I'm not sure why Mon Mothma hasn't summoned her henchmen yet, but see if I can get it so that, yeah, so they can't revive him and can't revive him. And that is all she wrote. Only a 57, but not terrible. And there we have it. My 7th perfect season in a row. Incredible, amazing. I am so shocked that that keeps happening. And again, like I said, pretty lucky. We got 2118 to 1061. I want to thank Frank Castle for setting a tough defense, making me really think through what I was going to keep for offense and what I could still set on defense. Thank you for the match. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in next season, 3v3, possibly in new divisions unless they decide to push that back again. But I hope to see you then.